Right, so the plan for today's video is attempt my first drive in my 170,000 miles SMG E46 M3 that I revealed in a recent video. This is like the latest project for the channel, and I plan to give it away on Planet Dreams once it's all done. But there's going to be a lot of work to do on this car before we can do that. So it does start with a jump pack. It is filthy dirty as well because it's been sitting for ages, so we're going to give it a clean in this video. It doesn't go into gear currently, but I'm kind of hoping that a bit of charge in the battery might save that. And then once we've got it running and hopefully got it into gear and then got it cleaned, we can go and hit the road and do the first drive in it, all right? So I'll leave it running for a sec and then we'll attempt putting it into gear. And you know, I was just thinking, I was having a little look over this car, and I know it's filthy dirty, but I reckon this is going to clean up all right. I'm quite looking forward to seeing how it looks after we've given it a quick ballot. Right, you're ready for the golden moment now. So the gearbox is currently in neutral. You can see the 0 at the bottom there. For some reason, I said it before, this camera just doesn't seem to pick up certain LCD displays. But yeah, it's in 0 at the minute. If we click it over to reverse. No. It's just flashing. Oh! Right, so it is still not going into gear, annoyingly. So that would probably indicate that the car is broken. But there's no gearbox light on the dash, firstly, and secondly, I drove this car down here. Like when this car arrived, I parked it up, and forgot about it. It's been sat here for 2 or 3 months. So I am still adamant it is a low battery issue. There we go. It's actually skipping straight up to second, which I've seen these gearboxes do that before. I am not too alarmed. I don't know if I should be, but I'm still quite convinced it's a low power issue. So you can see it's just flashing. Flashing means it's trying to engage but not engaging. So it could be something to do with the SMG actuator, which is what pushes it into gear, I think. Not entirely sure, but I am still hoping it's a low power issue. So yeah, I think we need to put a battery on it, don't we? There we go. There she is. Right, so we do actually stock a few batteries at Binker, and it's looking like, yeah, we've got one there. Right, let's give that a go. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Wait for all the lights to go off, including the oil light. Hey! Come on. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, so basically my theory of we need to put a new battery on it, this is definitely a low power issue, is completely wrong. Which isn't good, because that now presents us with a new problem. It's looking like it's an issue with the gearbox. I need a mechanic, don't I?
A few moments later.
Oh wait, it's actually moving! It is moving, look! It's working! But the light is, the number 1 is still flashing, but forget about that bit. It's moving, right? So we've just had a glory moment. Let's get it up to the top of the yard and get it cleaned. You know what? The number 1's gone solid now, so it's not flashing anymore. I knew I should have been a mechanic. Wait. check that out. It looks so much better, doesn't it? What a nice looking car. Carbon black is definitely one of my favourite colours. I think my personal favourite colour is silver grey, which is, we've got one in stock over there, which is the colour that I'm painting my E46 M3, or have already painted my E46 M3 Touring. I've always got M3s in stock. I absolutely love them. We've actually got another carbon black one in as well, just over there. Yeah, we've also just had this V8 M3 come in with some random sort of F80 replica wheels. I'm a bit unsure about them. M135i there, absolutely love them. We've always got them in stock as well. That's also a 135i. I need to do a video on that actually, and that's the Mugen that I've done a video on about a year ago. That's just come back in stock, and we've also just took this in as well. It's an Integra Type R. Constantly got some pretty cool stuff in, and another E46 M3 there as well. And the Valetors, yeah, they're not on it today. Yeah, not on it at all. Yeah, it's amazing what a clean does to a car. It looked terrible this morning, didn't it? And we're just giving it a scrub, nothing major, just to make it appear better for this video. So, but it has given me a bit of an insight to what needs to be done to this car now visually. Now, obviously this is a giveaway car for Planet Dreams, so we are always on a really tight budget. The car's done 170,000 miles as well. It's 20 years old, so we're not expecting it to be perfect, but it's clear that, you know, there's a good few stone chips on the front end there. I think the badges definitely need replacing. We need a fresh set of plates as well. That fog light down the bottom there is cracked. In fact, it's a dead common thing because they sit so low to the ground. They must be a bit fragile, like stones and stuff pinging at them. They must break quite easily. The wheels need doing. The brakes are just, I don't know, we'll see how bad they are shortly. See that, mate? When we go out for a little drive, but there is a brake pad light on the dash, so we'll get the brakes checked out when the car eventually goes to VRS. Now the bodywork, all in, I think it just needs a good detail. Like, there's some sort of funny patches. It's definitely had some previous paint here and there. It's got a little bits of rust here and there, which I would say have been repaired, but it's starting to show again, because like I say, it is an old car, but it's not too bad at all. I think once we've done the wheels, got the bodywork looked at, a bit of a scrape on the rear bumper there, but all in all, oh, it's all right. Maybe it'd be great. And I don't know if anyone out there works with BMW that can maybe get us a discount on some parts like badges. That'd be good. The exhaust sounds amazing as well, by the way. I just gave it a little rev. The gearbox seems to be doing as it should as well. Now that we've put the battery on it, I want to double check that that's definitely the right battery as well. But again, we'll get VRS to double check all this stuff when it goes there. So the headlight lenses, again, very common thing with these cars. If they're savable, it'd be good to get them polished up. If anyone out there, by the way, can come pick this car up, or maybe me get it shipped to them and get it fully detailed, that'd be something I would love to do. We don't actually have the space here at Binco. We've got the valeting area, but the valeters are just mega busy all day, every day, doing in and out car washes on all the stock that's arriving from the car buying shop. So if anyone out there is able to offer their hand with a detail, that would be brilliant. I am going to remind you, it is a giveaway car, yeah, so budget is tight. Also, a glass person, if anyone out there does glass for cars, I did actually have a guy come and do my missus' windscreen on a Range Rover Sport recently. I can't remember who that guy is. I've got him on Instagram somewhere, but if anyone out there has got a glass guy, I need like the rubber trim there, maybe that's something from BMW main dealer that I'm going to need to get. And also there's a horrible scrape across the top of the windscreen there from where we've probably had poor wipers on, yeah, poor window wipers on, and there is also a couple of chips there, so it'd be wicked to get a new windscreen as well. So that's it on the visuals of the external. I mentioned the wheels, didn't I? Yeah, these 19-inch diamond cut wheels look amazing, don't they? But they're a bloody nightmare for lack of peel and curbing. So on the interior, again, it ain't too bad. Like, there's a little bit of a tear on the seat there, but that ain't bad at all. Like, the surface of the leather is of course completely worn out, which is expected, but all in all it's pretty good. So we could do with a good interior guy as well. These handles always seem to wear on these M3s, so we could do with getting these resprayed as well. It's not just on the driver's side, it's on the passenger side as well. And steering wheel could be getting done by Control Customs, and I think that little bit of fabric in the corner there, maybe get that stuck down. But other than that, visually it's all pretty good. And I think what we need to do now is stop talking about the visuals, stop admiring how beautiful this car is, get in it and see how it drives, yeah? In fact, before I go anywhere, yeah, we need to check the oil level. The oil light's gone off. I know that's a common fault with these cars, but I am just going to quickly double check the oil. I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Definitely worth checking just to be on the safe side. No, as expected, it's got absolutely loads of oil in it, so it probably just needs an oil sensor. we go. Pulling away in auto mode, up to second gear. Got the sunroof open as well, by the way. Obviously, I will never ever get bored of that sound. I love the sound of these cars. Is it going to downshift? Come on. Oh, there we go. There's a downshift. So what we'll do is, if we click it to the right over to manual mode, is put the speed of the gear changes right up to the top. We'll put it in sports mode as well. Throttle response just sharpened up a little bit there. So now we're on the paddles. Really fierce gear changes there. It's a bit strange when it's a, obviously these are a single clutch gearbox. So the gear changes are on, off. There's a slight pause between that on and off, or off and on, however you want to look at it. But yeah, it seems to be working really well. Look at that. Little rev match there as we drop the gears. The gear shifter works as well, so you can change obviously with the paddles and the gear shifter down here. I say it all the time with these SMG gearboxes. For some strange reason, I don't do this in any other car really, but in these I like to use the gear stick down here to change gears when I'm in manual mode. Do you know what? It's driving so well, man. Let me click back to, can we go to slow mode? Oh no, let's go back to manual mode and then turn the changes down a little bit, because they are a bit too sharp for my liking. There we go. But there ain't no horrible noises, there's no knocks and bangs. The brakes actually work, surprisingly. Land Rover likes my side of the road. Fair enough, I don't mind sharing. Look at that! This is bloody brilliant, man! 173,000 miles, sun is shining, sunroof's open. We've got an SMG gearbox car. This morning this gearbox didn't work, but right now it is shifting, doing everything as it should. It's strong, it feels reliable, and you know what? This car does not feel like it's done that many miles, like even on the interior. This is worn really, really well, isn't it? By the way, for those that missed the first video, this is a HPI clear car as well. So I must admit, when I first bought it for £6,825, I thought, I expect it to be an absolute shed, but I hope it's not, because you know, the more of a shed it is, the more work that I've got to do on it, which is more cost obviously, but it's turned out to be a pretty decent car. I've literally stuck a battery on it this morning and it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it other than the obvious that I've pointed out, but mechanically it seems to be pretty good. So I'm going to leave it as that. I'm not going to do no draggy times in today's video. I want to get all the stuff done and maybe save that for the final video before we give it away. Before I go though, I want to say a massive thanks to everyone who's signed up as dream catchers. We've had a crazy amount of people sign up. The platform is growing, my channel's growing. The prizes, you know, you can see we started off less than a year ago, and traction control just kicked in there. Look at this car. Less than a year ago we were giving away Mark 1 Audi TTs. I've said this a lot in the last few weeks, and now I'm in a position where I'm giving away an E46 M3. These are one of my favourite cars, probably my favourite car of all time. They're wicked cars. It's carbon black, it's a coupe, and do you know what, when we're done with it, it's going to be a proper nice thing. So the car is now uploaded to the website. You can obviously enter for free. You don't need to sign up as a dream catcher. I will always encourage people to sign up, because I think it's great, man. It's great support. It helps the platform grow and it helps fund the repairs and future prizes for the platform. By the way, a quick reminder before you go, I'm going to be announcing the winner of the Mark 5 Golf GTI R on the Planet Dreams Instagram live this Friday at midday. So if you're not any of your chance to win that for free or sign up as a dream catcher, entirely up to you. Make sure you go and enter, and I'll see you in the live stream on Friday, alright? See you later. If you want to see more car content, check this video out here.